Hi, boys and girls. It's me, Mrs. Tuttle. And today I'm going to talk to you about how to go from the circle map to, which this is the circle map. And we're going to take the circle map and we're going to go to the flow map, or as some people like to call it, the flea map. So up here, this is where we're going to come up with an idea for a topic sentence. Now, I was thinking, our topic is what will your life be like as an adult? So I want to make sure that when I start my topic sentence, that everybody knows that that's what we're going to be writing about. So that's called our topic. So I was thinking, what kind of topic sentence should we come up with? And Mrs. Keck gave me a really good one. She said, how about when I am an adult, I will do many things. And I thought, oh, that's a very good one. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to type it in here so that you guys can see it typed and it will look really good for you that way. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and insert a text box. And that's what this is right here. This is called a text box. Okay. So, oops, I got to move my text box up just a little so it fits in there. And you don't have to worry about the little red dots or anything. This is just for me to show you what I'm going to type. Okay, so my topic sentence is, when I am an adult, I will do many things. That is a great topic sentence, isn't it? So I want you guys to know that you can use my topic sentence or you can come up with your own. But this is the one that I picked, okay? That Mrs. Keck actually came up with it. So you can come up with your own topic sentence, but remember, the topic has to be only about the things that you're going to do when you grow up, okay? So I want you, if you need to pause this video, you can pause it as you write this in or another topic sentence on your flow map. So next, I'm going to go into this section, and I wanted to show you again all the different ideas that there were about things that you would do when you grow up. You could say that you want to be a doctor or a firefighter or a professional athlete or a teacher or an artist or a YouTuber, or maybe you want to be a fashion designer or a veterinarian or a makeup person or a parent. Those are all ideas for what you would do for your career. There's also things you would need to put in. You would need to put in about possibly if you had a house and what kind of house you would like to have, what you would like to put in that house, or what you would like your house to have. You may, when you grow up, as your life as an adult, you may want a fancy car, and you may want to write about that. Excuse me, sorry for sneezing. So my allergies are bad. So anywho, so you would want to pick one of these to be as your second and your last transition word. So I'm going to put in my first transition word here, and my first transition word is going to be first. I'm going to put a comma. I'm going to space and say, I want to grow up and be a fashion designer. Now I've got to say why I want to be a fashion designer. All right. I want to be a fashion designer so that people will wear my clothing line. Remember, if you need to catch up, you just have to hit pause. Now, do you have to put that that you want to be a fashion designer? No. That's something I put in. You may want to be a teacher. So you would have to put in something as to why you'd want to be a teacher. Do you want to help people? Or maybe you want to be a police officer and you want to solve crimes. So not only do you need to state what you want to grow up and be, but you also need to put in why. All right? Here we go. I'm going to go to the next part and I'm going to stick in my transition word. My transition word is going to be next. And now I'm only going to talk about the kind of house I want to own. All right? I want to own a big house. Period. Now I'm going to tell you a detail about my house that I want to have, or the house you want to have. My house will have fancy furniture and a huge pool. You may say that you want a little house with a big pool, or you may say that you don't want a house at all, that you want to own a ranch and that your house is going to have horses and cattle and that you'll have people working for you at your ranch. So yours does not have to be exactly like mine. You can pick what you would like to have as where you would like to live, okay? Here we're going to go on to the last step. So not the last step, but we're going to put in our last transition word. So I'm using the word last, and I'm going to say last, and I'm going to talk about in this section about the car I want to have. I'm only going to write about the car I want to have and the details that go with that car. So last, I want to have a nice car. Then I'm going to give you a detail. The car I will drive will have a sparkly color on it. My car, now I'm giving you another detail. My car will drive very fast. I could even add another detail about my car. My car will be an electric car. See how I'm adding another detail about the car? So in this section, I wrote about what I wanted to do for my career. And then in this section, I wrote about my house. And in this section, I only wrote about my car. Okay? Now, if you need to pause, you can pause at any time. Okay? Here I'm going to go into my concluding sentence. And my concluding sentence, I think that being an adult will be wonderful. So I think I'm going to go with becoming an adult will be wonderful. And now look at that. I went from my circle map and I got the details from here and I put them into my flow map. Now the next step is to take all this information and go on to your paragraph. And there'll be another teacher who will explain how to do that for you later. All right? Have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon.